Guys, going to show you how to replace a headlight on a Saturn Ion. This is a 2007. So a deer hit this headlight, ran right into it. I didn't even hit it. It just literally ran in the side of the car and it busted the headlight and the mount. So it's just dangling. So I'm going to show you guys how to replace it and how to change the bulbs. So just to show you, here's the headlight, here's the whole mount that broke completely. It broke that. The light still works, but it's broke. All you do is unhook this wire right here. It's just like a clip. Slides right out. And right here's the broken light. Now I did install LED lights in this and this one, but we're going to be going back to stock halogen lights. And then later in the future I'm going to put like a light bar somewhere. Okay, so now we just need to get the rest of this mount off, so we need to unscrew these bolts. Alright, right here is the new mount. And this is the whole mount that holds the headlight in place. It's literally just made out of cheap plastic, so it's no wonder why it broke. Cost me about $20 for the mount and $50 for the headlight mount. Well, the unit itself. So one good thing about Saturns, they're cheap on parts. So it's a 10mm. And just go ahead and loosen up these bolts. Make sure you don't lose these bolts because you're going to need it for the new mount. So we got a bunch of screws here, just to let you guys know. Got one on the outside as well. But the mount starts from there all the way to the middle of this grill. Right there. Alright, so we need to pop this whole grill off. So it looks like these latches is what's holding that, because we need to get to the screw. Alright, so you push down on it and it releases it. And there's more in the inside too, so that's going to be the hard part, getting to that. Alright, so I found a solution. If you just kind of work your screwdriver around, it just pops right off. Boom. Now the grill's off, which is now exposing more of the screws. Right there. Need to take the whole bumper off. We don't need to, just enough room to be able to slide in the new mount, and it should end about right there. Make sure you get this screw off. This one's rusted, so it's, yeah, having a little difficult with it, but make sure you get these little screws out. It's 7mm if you want to know the size of it. Boom, there's the other broken piece. Alright, so the whole mount is off now. So now we're going to put on the new one. And it goes in like this. Once you line it up, it should mount like that. And then you just put back in the screws. Alright, so I got the new headlight here, as soon as I get it out. There you go. Alright, so here's the new headlight. As you can tell, it's very shiny. Still has the wrap on it, so I'll take that wrap off. But you can tell from the old one to the new one how foggy this one was. So very shiny, so it should be pretty bright with just the lights in it compared to this one. I mean, this one ain't too bad, but you can see where it's getting foggy. So all finished on this one. It's all mounted up. Now I'm just going to swap the LED out on this and put back in the halogen, so that way they're not two different colors when I'm driving. So I'll show you guys how to swap that out. You just take out these two rods. Very simple. Don't lose the rods. And see, it loosens up the light bulb enough where you can just get back here, unscrew this piece, pops that cover out, disconnect this, and then just take the light bulb right there, screw it, pull it out. That's literally it. So those are my two LEDs, and I'm just gonna go back to the halogens and then just get a light bar somewhere on the bumper and set up a toggle switch. Right here's the halogen light, and it just plugs in to that blue wire there, and it just screws up in. That's simple as that. So if you have to pull it out, make sure you're getting it in there. Alright, so got that piece in, that locks it in. Plug it in, tuck your wires in, and put the cover on. Just make sure the wires are tucked. As soon as you can find the groove, there we go. And it's in there. Light changed. So got the headlights on, and just to show you, I'm gonna hook up a light bar, so I have it mounted right here, right above the license plate, and I'm gonna run it up through the car, up inside to where about the radio is, which I did this myself as well, but I'm gonna hook up the wires up to the power into the radio, and then get a toggle switch somewhere and have a switch where I can kick on that external light for more light when it's really dark and I can see deer a lot better. So that is the idea. And that is how you swap out a new headlight and change a light bulb on a Saturn Ion. Hope this helped you guys out. Like, subscribe. I'm out this thing. Peace.